The Batman digital release. The Batman. Happy St. Paddy's Day, everyone. It's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Paddy's Day, everyone. If you celebrate that, we're going to be talking about the Batman today on Mirror Domains Movie News, your place for entertainment headlines. Okay, let's just get right into it. The Batman release. When is this happening? When is this Batman going to get released on digital in HBO Max? Streaming. Release date revealed in a removed ad. Okay, so a technical error on HBO's website has revealed the release date for The Batman on HBO Max, Tuesday, April 19th on HBO Max. Tuesday, April 19th, you're going to be able to see The Batman. Cool, man. Meanwhile, the television channel will start airing on Saturday, April 23rd. The lineups for the streamer will be 45 days later. Okay, so there you go. The Batman coming out April 19th on the streaming service HBO Max. That's the digital release date. That's not that far away now, guys. You know what? And I think it's going to be really cool to watch it again on the smaller screen to see if it holds up, because it was a phenomenal theatrical experience. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited about that, guys. You're watching Mirror Domains Movie News, your place for entertainment headlines, where we actually do talk about the headlines of the day. There's the Batman story we just opened with. There's a story about Batfleck and some conceptual art that came out. We'll talk about that. Batman eyes are fixed. Some fan made a fan video of fixing all the Batman's eyes. You know how they have makeup on there? He fixed that. We'll take a look at that video briefly. Spider-Man No Way Home extra deleted scene. Doctor Strange 2. Some news. Kevin Feige talks about that. Sonic 2 has some posters out. Avatar 2 has an update with Zoe Saldana. Picard Season 2 has a director, and a very interesting director. And Selena Gomez is taking over 16 Candles for a TV series. I don't know about that. And we'll take a look at some various headlines dealing with Netflix and such. If you're watching us live, I'll always talk with you guys live in the live chat. And if you're watching us afterwards, all of these will be linked in time codes in the description and comments below. Guys, I got to make a quick announcement here. I thought my camera was plugged in and was charging, but I guess it wasn't. So I'm at 40%. So we'll go with the main camera as long as I can, and if it falters, then I'll go on the webcam. I know it's not as good quality, but we'll just try to get through these stories as quickly as I can, because I want to talk about movies, man. I want to talk about movie news too. If you want to follow me on any of the social media sites, there are the links right there. Let's talk about Batfleck. Concept art for Ben Affleck's Batman film shows new suit and Deathstroke. So, yeah, Batman under Ben Affleck was going to have his own movie, and he was going to face off against Deathstroke, which I thought was an interesting idea, but I don't know if that was going to be a big enough draw to bring into the people. I know that people are tired of seeing Joker and stuff like that, but no, you got to go with the big bad guys first. You got to set the stage just like the Batman did. But we get to see some conceptual art here, and I just thought, okay, well, that's kind of cool. The road not taken kind of thing is what I'm thinking here. We see, okay, he's got like that plated look here. Obviously, he would have had his cape on there, but we get to see some concept art here, and there's Deathstroke, Slade. I think that would have been cool. I know people are championing the Snyderverse needs to be restored, but I really wish that, just like Andrew Garfield, I wish he got his third Spider-Man movie. I wish that Ben Affleck got his solo Batman movie, because he would have done good things with it. And I don't know if he would have necessarily kept that dark tone that Snyder had, but him facing off against Deathstroke, that would have been cool. And they could have easily fit in other bad guys too. I think that definitely could have happened. But Batfleck, are you guys fans of it? What did you think about that little story? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. All right. Now, I want to talk about this because this came up on my feed the other day too. Some fan out there went through and digitally altered all the Batman, because we know that the Batman puts on the black eye makeup, and we can see Michael Keaton here with the eyes fixed, because in the original scene it was just white. He didn't have any makeup there, and this is brought to us by L Jart webpage, Batman Fix Eye. So go check out this video. It's cool, man. I'm not going to play the video for copyright reasons, and I don't want to steal any of his thunder or her thunder. But they went through and they fixed all the eyes. They even did Bale, so that was kind of cool. And of course they fixed Batfleck there. And yeah, that's a very easy fix. I don't know why they decided to not do it like that. They should have done that to begin with anyway. But I thought this was a cool little video, Batfleck, and then Batman fixing the eyes, even in the cartoon when they fixed it. So go over and check out this channel, L-Jart. At least this is the site that I saw that. Maybe it's not even the right person. They watermarked it there in the bottom corner, L-Jart. So it sounds like a girl. It sounds like she did this. So that's cool, man. You got to give props to this kind of work, because this is just fans dealing with the situation and saying, hey, this is what we wanted to see. So when he rips off his mask in Batman Returns, he's got the eye makeup on. And I thought that was cool. I felt like, we're a movie news channel. We like to talk about movies. I totally recommend go check out that video. You get to see it, all of them, with the eye makeup on. And I feel like that was cool. That was a cool little video. Fuzz in the live chat says, hey, okay, guys, we're going to move through these stories a little bit faster today because, as I said, the camera battery is my issue. It's my fault. I thought it was plugged in. I really thought it was plugged in. But we'll get through it, and it'll be a bit of a fun show anyway. Okay, yesterday, No Way Home deleted scenes got the buzz of the town. People were talking about it because it did seem like they were going to set up the possibility of Andrew and Toby possibly coming back for more Spider-Man movies. And I don't know. It was just a deleted scene. Grapple99 says in live chat, cool, thanks for that, finding that. Yeah, I thought that was fun too, that Batman thing. But there's a deleted scene out there where, I think it was Andrew that said, you know where to find us. Yes, deleted scenes, Holland Spider-Man, I'll see you later. Garfield says, you know where to find us. Well, then people are taking that little bit of dialogue and running with it, saying, oh, okay, there's the possibility that they could show up again, and I think they possibly could. I mean, there was another article saying that Andrew felt a little bad about having that kind of power over Feige, saying that, okay, well, how much money are you going to pay me, kind of thing. But guys, they made close to $2 billion. They can back up the dump truck full of money and bring these two back for something else, for something more. I would just say give $100 million and make Amazing Spider-Man 3. Come on, you can do it. Or maybe have Andrew face off against Venom, Tom Hardy's Venom, because that's cool. We know that the Tom Hardy Venom isn't going to be in the Tom Holland Spider-Man, but that doesn't mean that he can't face off against Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because that would be cool. That would be awesome. I want to see that. But that's pretty much all the deleted scene was. People are watching it now because Spider-Man No Way Home is out on its digital release. So you're going to see a lot of the reactor channels out there reacting to it. I already saw one already posted today. So I think that's great. If they come back, I'm not going to waste too much time on the speculation as to where or when. I would imagine in another Spider-Man movie. That's where I would say. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's move on to Kevin Feige talking about Doctor Strange 2. Kevin Feige says Evil Dead fans will be happy with Doctor Strange sequel. Yeah, because Sam Raimi is directing this, and Sam Raimi invented and made the Evil Dead movies with the Deadites, and apparently Bruce Campbell is going to have a cameo in Doctor Strange 2 because Bruce Campbell is Sam Raimi's go-to man. So we got a quote here from Kevin Feige that says, oh, there's my battery gone. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Like, why? That was at 40%. Luckily, I have a contingency plan in for this. But let's just continue on talking about this Doctor Strange quote here. Because, Feige is out now making the go-arounds for this. And I think that's cool, that at least they're cognizant that people are aware that he made the Evil Dead movies, and he says it'll make the fans very happy. Cool. I like that. So there'll be like some nods, some Easter eggs. you know what? Doctor Strange 2 is going to be full of Easter eggs anyway. So here's a quote from him. We want it to be a Sam Raimi movie. We would give it notes like, this action is cool. You're competing with Avengers and Spider-Man, no problem. But don't forget that Sam Raimi parts. Yeah, Sam Raimi has a signature style for all of his movies. You will see how Sam Raimi it is in ways that will make fans of Evil Dead 2 very happy. J.K., super awesome actor, J.K. Simmons. Yeah. So that's a quote about Doctor Strange 2 from Feige himself, saying that you're not going to be let down by this movie. And the quote that is going to be, you're going to be able to still tell that it's Sam Raimi and Sam Raimi's flavor in it is in it. I think that's really cool. I think that's absolutely cool. Oh, right. I can't fix that here. Okay, let's go to the open plate. I got to fix up this, guys. All right. It's not the best, but it is what it is. Let's go back to the web browser. Let's see if I can fix this now. There we go. Cool. It's a backup plan. You know, I really got to get that power cable for my Sony because I'm tired of this. It's only, what, $60 on Amazon? Yeah, I got to fix that up because you guys don't deserve to deal with my little technical issues. And let's continue on with some more movie news. Sonic 2. Sonic 2 has some new character posters out. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to blow them up to be much bigger than they are. They're just character posters. And does Sonic 2 really need to have character posters for these kinds of people? Like, are you going to put that on your wall? Maybe the Carrey one. Jim Carrey. Yeah, that one looks kind of cool. I like that. But some of the lesser known characters, Tails there, I don't know if people, like, do you want to put that on your wall? I mean, no knock against the actress here. I know that they're just character posters, but they're not going to be something that, yeah, I don't know if Sonic warranted its own character posters. Not to knock the people in the cast, it's just, I don't know. Okay, I like that poster. That's a cool poster. I like that one a lot. I think that's going to be great. Okay, so that's it. That's the Sonic poster. Was there another one here? I think there was. Oh yeah, right here. Tika Sumpter. Character posters. Nothing too major. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about Avatar 2. Zoe Saldana left the Avatar. Whoops. Zoe Saldana talks about Avatar 2. Avatar 2 left her speechless and moved to tears. Now, apparently in this article that, she was out doing promotional work for the Adam Project because she's in that. And she said that she saw the first 20 minutes or about 20 minutes of footage for Avatar 2. And she said that she was speechless and moved to tears. Now, this was on a, I can't remember who the interviewer was here. It's probably Kevin McCarthy TV. So just a solo guy. And she came out and said she saw about 20 minutes of it. Let's see her quote here. I can get choked up about just talking about it. I was able to see just 20 minutes of the second installment right before the year ended last year, and I was speechless. I was moved to tears. So that's good. You know, well, obviously she's involved with the project, so it is what it is, right? You're going to get invested in it. Okay, well, she's also a big crier, apparently. But Avatar 2, guys, you know it's going to deal with Jake and Neytiri having a family, and they're going to have a Navi son, and then they're also going to have a human son named Spider, and they get forced to move to the water location. We know that, and James Cameron is going to pull from very familiar themes for his Avatar 2. But apparently, the footage is going to be stellar, and the theme of it is going to be stellar. It moved Zoe Saldana to tears. Interesting. Picard has the director Leah Thompson. Really? Leah Thompson was in the Back to the Future movies, guys. And she's directed an episode of Picard. Okay, that's cool. She proudly put her unique spin on time travel in the Star Trek universe. And she's directed episode 3 of Picard season 2. And I think that's cool. Now, I haven't watched the second episode for Picard yet because it's not become available yet to me. But hopefully this third episode airs tonight, so that's why they're talking about it. So as we know, if you ever watched the premiere for season 2, it deals with time travel. Q comes in and alters the timeline and brings in the Borg, and so she's going to be doing an episode. That's cool. I think we got some photos of her on set here too. Yeah, there she is, talking with Jerry Ryan. I think that's awesome. That's cool. I haven't seen how yet the new timeline is going to, the altered timeline, how that's going to work out. I got to catch up with it. And I'm looking forward to it now that I know that Leah Thompson is on it. That's going to be cool. I think that's cool. There's Patrick Stewart with her. I think that's just a nice little, I didn't know that. Did you know that girl from the mother from Back to the Future is now directing stuff? I think that's awesome. That's great work. Leah Thompson, can't complain about that. Okay, you know who else is cool? Selena Gomez. She's going to develop a reimagined 16 Candles series for Peacock. And that's cool. Well, 16 Candles apparently, it's not one of those ones that has aged very well because it deals with the subject matter of very tense subject matter for teenagers and stuff like that. I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. I'm going to have to revisit that one because it's not coming to mind as to exactly what the details were. But her remake is going to follow 4 young Latinas starting high school as they overcome their feelings of invisibility while exploring what it means to leave childhood behind through the lens of the traditional female coming of age rite, the Quinceanera. Reads. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Okay, but it's going to be 4 young Latinas. Okay, well that's cool. Well she's of Latina descent, isn't she? She puts out Spanish music, so I'm guessing. Okay, that's cool. I'll keep my eye out for that. That's not terrible news. This may be terrible news for some people. Resident Evil on Netflix. We got some posters and first look. July 14th, the Resident Evil series is coming to Netflix. And after that movie last year, I don't know if I'm looking forward to this, guys. The series. Set to debut July 14th. Resident Evil takes place in the year 2036, 14 years after a deadly virus. Okay, well, we know that. So it's going to follow Jade Wesker fights for survival in a world overrun by bloodthirsty, infected, insane creatures. Okay, so at least it's going to deal with Raccoon City there. At least we see that. It's none of the main characters that we really know from the games, right? Unless she's from a newer game that I haven't played. But the live-action series will be the streamer's second foray into the Resident Evil universe. The first was an anime series. Okay, the T-Virus. But we got some teaser art here. Let me see if I can blow up these posters a little bit there for you. Resident Evil series on Netflix, July 14th. Okay. Yeah. What do you think about those posters? Let me know in the comments below. Fuzz says in the live chat, RRR in theaters March 25th. So that's next week. Rise, Revolt, and something else. I forget what that one is. It's an Indian movie from India. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw the trailers for that too, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. I want to see that for sure. Let's keep on the topic of Netflix. I guess they're going to crack down on that sharing of the password stuff, which will sort of affect me a little bit, but not too much, because my family, we do that family account, so we have this thing set up for 5 different accounts. I don't need to bore you with that, but apparently Netflix will prompt subscribers to pay for users outside their households in new test to address unauthorized password sharing. So that, I think this is just for cracking down to say, hey, hey, I saw this thing on Netflix. If you guys don't have an account, but here's my account. Log in, watch it, and then they're cracking down on that. They don't want people doing that. But if you got like a family account, I don't see the difference. That shouldn't be an issue. It's not really that much of a big story, guys. It goes on to try to talk about different costs in Peru, Costa Rica. Like, why do I need to know that? That's just so abstract. They're just saying that the different plans, the costs, they're trying to milk this story for more than it is. So, yeah, they go on to give some Netflix numbers with 221.8 million total paying subscribers worldwide. It's a lot of people, and they're just trying to capitalize on making sure that they can get all of the revenues that they're owed to them. We'll see how that plays out. Here's another boring news story that people will try to milk to is Amazon closes the deal, the $8.5 billion MGM acquisition. We knew that was happening, that they were buying the rights for, like, Bond is under MGM, so now it's going to be under Amazon. And the studio on it into its fold. So they're going to have a lot of the MGM stuff now on the Amazon Prime stuff. Okay, so am I going to try to... There's really not much more to talk about that, guys. It's boring business stuff that really... this is a really long article. Lord of the Rings is going to be on there. So, okay. All right. You know, that Lord of the Rings series. Maybe. Who knows? No. Whatever. Who cares? All right. And I think that's pretty much it for today, guys. It's only 29 minutes. I do want to try to do something a little bit different here. I want to talk about, and this is going to go up on the channel later today as a short as well, because I'm really enjoying doing these shorts. And I want to talk about movies that you hated first. A movie that you hated watching in the theater, or when your first time you saw it, you're like, oh, I hated that. I hate that. For me, it was Alien Covenant. I was so excited to see Alien Covenant in the theater, and oh man, it was a huge letdown. So I want to know what you guys think about that. What was a movie that you saw that you absolutely hated in the theater, and well, upon second viewings, you're like, well, maybe that wasn't that bad. Something that you changed course on, something that made you go, well, you know, I don't think that I hated it as much as I thought I would, because Alien Covenant, I really wanted to see more of Elizabeth Shaw, and I found myself going back to revisit this film a couple of times, actually. Because I like the setup of it, I like the characters in it, and I like the fact that David has gone completely nuts. I wasn't a big fan of the fact that the aliens were crafted by him like the eggs, but I like that mad scientist feel to it, and obviously like the visual effects and like the cinematography were great. It's Ridley Scott. He always films his movies brilliantly. But I wanted to ask that question to you guys, and I want to put this out as a feeler too, because this is a segment that I want to start with on the channel, is that we'll talk about side movies as well. That what was something that you hated, and then over time, over maybe a revisit, you're like, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Now, I still understand that there are issues with Alien Covenant, for sure. I can totally understand. Grapple in Live Chess says, No Country for Old Men. Yeah, that's one that I felt that I didn't like at first, for sure. Theater version made it a movie about a psycho killer. No Country for Old Men, that's a good pick too. You know why? Because when I watched that, I thought Llewellyn, Josh Brolin's character, was the main character. I thought he was like the person that we're supposed to be rooting for. So when he gets killed off screen, sorry for spoilers here, people, but when he gets killed off screen by the cartel, it was the cartel, right? It was kind of like, well, what? That's weird storytelling. I don't like that. I wanted to see him face off against Sugar, right? And I wanted to see that big face off. We didn't get to see that. Oh, sorry, I keep on looking up at the Sony picture. I should be looking down at the webcam. And don't worry, guys. This will be the only day that hopefully that this happens because, as I said, I messed up when I thought I plugged in the camera to charge. Okay, so Grapple says director's cut is more about the old sheriff, the Tommy Lee Jones character. But yeah, that's a good pick. No Country for Old Men. But I revisited that one too. That whole scene when he goes to the gas bar and he's like talking to that guy, trying to feel him out if he's like an undercover cop or something with the coin. That whole spiel, that whole scene. I watch that. I watch that on YouTube all by itself sometimes because it's so awesome. But Alien Covenant. That's my pick. It just got me thinking. Yeah, movies that you hated the first time, but then you sort of like, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right. Let's see if there's anything else going on out there in the realm of movie news. Since I'm on the webcam, we don't have to worry about battery. And that'll be out on a short later today. It'll be like a 20-second clip, and I'll spice it up. I'll jazz it up because I like those shorts, and it helps drive traffic to the channel. So let's take a look at the Twitterverse here. If there's any topics that you guys want to talk about, let me know in the comments, and we'll get to it. This is the greenish shirt that I had, by the way. I know the lighting in here doesn't do it justice. It's weird how some of the colors pop. Like the yellow that I have really pops, but it's not really that vibrant of a yellow shirt. It's really weird. But it is green. It's St. Patty's Day, guys. If you're going to go out and drink green beer, let's be responsible about it. Green beer, yeah. I think I'd have a Guinness today is what I'd have. I don't know what the heck this is. Trailer for Dairy Girls Season 3. I hope I don't get flagged for that, for showing that much of the footage. I didn't have the audio on anyway. Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield have won Best Actress and Best Actor in the Superhero Movie Awards. Okay. Ana de Armas performs a cover of Paolo Conte's Via Con Me in Deep Water. While they're trying to shove that deep water story down our throats, right? Ahad Raza Mir has been cast in Netflix original series Resident Evil. Okay, well, he's going to be in that Resident Evil series. Huh. Okay, well, we got some cast there. That's interesting. Aaron Brockovich was released 22 years ago. Huh. First trailer for Heartstopper has been released. What's this, Heartstopper? An 8-part miniseries. Okay. Essence. Jodie Comer. Series based on Big Swiss for HBO. Okay. She was really good in Free Guy. I don't think there's much more here, guys. The cast for The Godfather will reunite at this year's Oscars. Cool. Let's take a look at this cast. And then they should do it while James Caan is around with us. He's Sonny. And Robert Duvall is still around with us. Wow, that's awesome that they're going to get together for the Oscars. There's De Niro, Pacino, Talia Shire, Diane Keaton. That's cool. That's awesome. You should do that while they're all around and stuff, because that's awesome. James Caan, where is he? He's been enjoying his retirement, right? That's awesome. I can't wait to see that. That'll be the highlight of the night. First 5 performances, we don't talk about Bruno and Canto, will take place at the Oscars. So they're, okay. What's this? An IMAX poster for Ambulance. Yeah, this is something that's coming up too. They've been releasing some marketing for this. The Jake Gyllenhaal, Yahya Abdul-Mateen 2, and Isa Gonzalez Michael Bay film Ambulance that got pushed around. They got an IMAX poster out there, and they've been releasing small TV spots and stuff. I've been keeping my eye on it, but I'm just kind of like in theaters April 8th. Is that what it says? April 8th. I like the trailers, but again, it's Michael Bay, so I'm always skeptical as to how what the quality is like, because he did like 6 Underground on Netflix, and that wasn't very good. and he's obviously done the Transformers movies, and yeah, he's always good at shooting the action, but he's good at driving the machine. I'll tell you that. Like, he's good at driving the Hollywood machine, getting the projects underway and getting it done, but he's not very good at crafting narrative stories, I would say. Okay. Oh yes, there was that story. Did I skip over that? Sydney Sweeney to star opposite Dakota Johnson in Sony's Madame Webb. And I saw this story. I must have closed it off. Okay, so this Sydney Sweeney is being speculated she's going to play Black Cat in Madame Webb. Madame Webb is the villain to Spider-Man, going to be played by Dakota Johnson, that we can see here in that spin-off series that people are just kind of like, well, what? Why? Why are you making a spin-off series about Madame Webb, some villain that we've never even heard of? But apparently, she looks like she could pull off a Black Cat. Black Cat is somebody that we were going to see in the Andrew Garfield universe. Felicity, I can't remember her last name. Why am I drawing a blank here? She was Jyn Erso. She was going to play that role, but okay. So if she's going to, the speculation is she's going to play Black Cat. Yeah, I don't know. That's what that article is all about. Yeah, it's not much right now, and once it materializes into something a little bit more concrete, we'll definitely talk about that about this story as it comes into a clearer picture. Okay, so Devon Bostick has joined Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. There was another cast for Oppenheimer as well recently too. I can't remember who that was. The official trailer for Gaslit stars Julia Roberts and Sean Penn. I saw this trailer. It just looked like clickbait kind of stuff. Okay, so there's that Netflix story. Oh, yeah, and yesterday was Alexandria Daddario's birthday. That's where we ended yesterday too, talking about her. She's joining that new project, Mayfair Witches, for AMC, based on Anne Rice's novels. Yeah, we saw that. It was her birthday yesterday, so that's the way it is, guys. Let's round it out there. Maybe I will try to play some guitar today, but hopefully the webcam here doesn't let me down. Because it is St. Paddy's Day, everybody wants to go out and celebrate, have some libations, listen to some, I would love to go out and have an Irish stew today. I love Irish stew. Pull that back a little bit. I can. Who's going to go out to a pub today and have a pint of something, or some what else is good besides Irish stew? That's signature that I used to make. I used to actually work in an Irish pub here in town when I first moved to this town. Although it wasn't very Irish. That menu items. If you didn't know, yes, I used to be a cook, a line cook, not a chef. There's a difference between a chef and a cook. The cook just makes whatever the chef creates. Oh yeah. I want a Guinness. That's what I want. Room temperature Guinness. All right, guys. Enjoy your St. Patty's Day. Enjoy your stew there at home, Grapple. I'm envious. I'm going to have to go out and get some today. For sure. Enjoy your St. Patty's Day. For sure. Everyone, stay safe. Don't go overboard with that green beer. Trust me. I think we've all paid that price before when you go overboard. All right. See you tomorrow, guys.